Okay, let's see if I can do this. All right. Hello, this is Will Thalheimer, and let me welcome you to the TiER1 Performance Institute Professional Development in Your Inbox Self-Guided Learning Experience on Presentation Science. Whew, did it. Let's do this more formally now with some pictures.
Hello, this is Will Thalheimer, and this is a TiER1 Performance Institute presentation of Presentation Science, Professional Development in Your Inbox.
So this experience is designed to get you thinking, to give you a chance to reflect on how to build an effective presentation. Now, I've presented in many different locations. I've watched presenters, I've studied them, and one of the things that I've learned is that there's no one right way to make a presentation. There's many ways we can be successful. Now, obviously, in the short time we have today, we're not going to be able to cover everything. What I'm going to focus on is what I call the presentation science method. And the idea, the basic idea behind it, is that if we think about our audience members as learners, then we're going to be more effective. Now, you might say to me, now, Will, I don't know, that makes sense if I'm doing a training presentation, but what if I'm presenting to my CEO? Will she be like a learner? Is that really right? Well, yes, she will. And let's think about it this way. We want her to be able to engage in what we're saying. We want her to comprehend things correctly, the way we want her to perceive things. We want her to be able to remember what we've talked about. And we want her to be able to act later. Those things, to engage, to comprehend, to remember, and to act, are essential to the learning process. If we can align our presentations with the human learning and cognitive system, we're going to be more effective. Okay, so let me reiterate that with some pictures.
We start with the science of learning and cognition. We use what we know about human perception and thinking to design our presentations. In other words, we look at our audience. We help them to engage, to comprehend, to remember, and to act. The nice acronym for this is ECRA. ECRA.
So I think you'll find that ECRA is a really powerful tool, a really powerful framework to think about the goals we have when we present. And by the way, it's not just relevant to presenting face-to-face, but it really covers all four modes of presenting. Let me go over those briefly.
When we talk about presenting, there's really four ways we can do it. Number one, we can present in a room, face-to-face, like we used to. We can also present online. We could get recorded and make a presentation that way. And we can make a presentation to a small group. The principles we're going to talk about in this experience will be relevant to all four of these presentation modes.
Okay, so now let me invite you to think about ECRA in a little bit more depth with the exercise on the following pages. And then we'll come back, we'll have another video, and I'll talk to you about this really interesting concept called the eye path phenomenon. I think you'll like it. All right, do the exercise, and I'll see you in a minute.